Eat your heart out, YouTube. This is Cannibal Red coming at you with the new release of Monster Hunter Generations. So this just came out yesterday in America, I believe around the globe too, and I'm super excited to play it. Now, we do already have a Let's Play going on of Monster Hunter for Ultimate, but now we get to play the next generation, literally, of Monster Hunter. So I'm extremely excited. We're going to create our character today and maybe see if we can get a little bit of an idea of how the game is going to work. So, our character's name is going to be Cannibal, Cannibal, because that's me, yo. Let's get our dude started. So, our face, now should we make him just like our character in Monster Hunter um, for Ultimate? I don't think so. I think we'll do something a little bit different in this one. That's a pretty intense looking face. We'll do that. Bam. Decided. Skin color. I'm a pretty light complected dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't go out much. That's not true. But we'll go with some eyes like that. Features. It looks like pretty much everything about this game is identical to Monster Hunter 4. There's not much more options when it comes to customization. We'll do this little scar right here, which is a little bit disappointing. Our voice really doesn't matter since we're not going to hear very much. Hairstyles, like I said, they really haven't added much. These are kind of the same exact basic ones. As you can see, this one is the hairstyle we have in our other file. But I think we are going to go with something on this page. How about that? Should we be the Afro Samurai? I think we should. Let's be the Afro Samurai. And maybe we'll use long swords and it'll be beautiful. Our clothing, though. I don't know. I don't usually choose these, but these are kind of looking... That looks a little bit intense, right? I like it. Are we all kind of satisfied with that? I hope so, because that's what we're going with. Cannibal, hidden the scene. What type of character do we want to be? It's asking me. We're going to be an aerial-style character, and we're going to continue with these settings. So this game looks really, really good so far. It looks beautiful. It's asking us to select a lot of information as we're starting this. We're going to start a save file right here. Oh, that's a different character that we do not want to overwrite, but I think we just did. But that is okay. So this is the second time I'm picking up this game. It looks like we I picked it up. I played it for about an hour with my friends. We did an online hunt. I got to see a few of the monsters, but besides that, this is all pretty new to me. So I did play around with aerial style. That's why I know I want to be aerial in this game. If you don't know what the combat styles are, you need to look it up, man. This is our new character, and man, look at the armor. Just starting out, like we look like we're wearing some sort of like Arab warrior like garbs and stuff, looking a little bit Aladdin-y over here. But we don't match our scenery at all. The Berna Chief is the one we're talking to, and he looks a bit like a Swedish man to me, so I think we're gonna go Swedish. To the best of my abilities. Oh yeah, I do not believe we have met before, Hunter. What brings you to our village in these highlands? I see, you have come an appointment from the Hunters Guild to work for us. You must have traveled far. Oh, I got a little Asian there. Oh, here, on behalf of Berna, you are welcome here, Hunter. I am the chief of the humble village. Ours is a village rich with history around the Vicorium. My mysteries, ancient limestone structures at the base of the mountain over here. The Vicacademy is one of the world's premium institutions on all manner of monster research. In Berna, which was founded of the small settlement that cropped up around the Vicacademy, has walked hand in hand through history with the most illustrious and of institutions. Forgive me, I have not come to give you history lessons. Thank you, bro, because I'm getting tired of this accent. Go introduce yourself to the people of the village, and he will register your appointment at the Academy, Hunter. I believe it said researcher. You'll find him further up the path. You should be able to recognize him by his researcher's clothes he wears. Now, as for the matter of your lodgings, the researchers have no trouble sleeping among piles of books and reports. But for you, I'll allow you to use the guest house. Consider it compensation while you work here, free of charge. Inside, you will find all that you need. You will also have your own personal housekeeper who can send you a variety of services. Once you have finished speaking with the chief researcher, come see me again. All right, let's take a look about this place. We got some sheep going on here. See if we can interact with the sheep. Oh yeah, pat that sheep. Well, that's nice. Oh, and we obtained an item. All right, I'm loving the sheep. Look at him. We're grooving on this guy, man. Can we get out of this? I wish to no longer pet him. Please, this is getting awkward. Thank you. Well, we had quite an intimate moment with that sheep, but I think we need to speak to this man over here because he looks like a researcher dressed in the white garbs of a researcher, chief researcher. Aha! You must be the new assistant the guild has dispatched for me. You're not quite as bookish as I expected. That's alright though. The Academy is more than just about books in its study of monsters. Sometimes our research requires that we go out into the thick of things and study monsters in their natural habitat. And that's where you'll come in. Deputy researcher. You'll take care of all occupational hazards. Also, please sign this liability waiver for lasting effects from fire, poison, paralysis, slime mold, viruses. Now then, currently our efforts have been concentrated on the Jurassic frontier, and we're short-handed. There's lots of there's lots still left to explore, so that's where you'll be going, deputy. Pin in hand and sword too, perhaps. Now let's see that large white building in the base of the mountain in the distance. Yes, I do. That's the Academy's research facilities. The Hunters Hub, overseen by the Hunters Guild, is just out in front. That makes Berna here a sort of gateway to relationships with the Academy of the Hunters Guild. The Hunters Hub is run by the Guild Manager. Drop by, and he'll tell you some stuff. Oh, now, look at me rambling about this. I don't have reports to write and places to be. I'll take care of the paperwork. So in the meantime, why don't you talk to the chief again and see if he has any work for you? All right, let's do that then. Actually, should we introduce ourselves to these people? Let's just talk to the chief. No, 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 no. We gotta get the voices down in this episode. This guy, Manville the Smithy. Wait, he's so small. Does he have a deep voice? You know what? Of course he has a deep voice. Why would I even ask?
Hey, you're a new face. You the new Academy Hunter. Well met, Skippy. You'll be seeing lots of me. I'm Manville, the village smithy. If you need gear, I'm your guy.
He got a little bit piratey.
Now let's not waste any time with pleasantries. Let me tell you about the smithing. What smithing is all about. There's two major things I can do for you, Hunter.
And I pretty much understand that.
But I'm sure you'll gather a rest of them from there. And upgrading, I'll cover that some other time. I prefer pounding some metal to flapping my gums, so if you need some gear, just give me a holler. Well, Skippy, what's that gonna be today?
Well, I mean, we'll take a look at some of the weapons, longswords. Okay, so they get us 3 to start out with. And then the armors, we kind of don't really have an option when it comes to the armors right now, because we don't have any pieces. Let's chat it up with this guy. The master of style. Stop right there. That look in your eyes, the confidence in your step. You want to be the very best, am I right? Well, if you want to be like no hunter was ever before. Ever was before? Wow. You want to be the very best like no one ever was. This dude. Pokemon reference, man. I'm all about Pokemon right now because Pokemon Go is out. It is out and about, just like me, catching all kinds of Pokies. Just saying, gotta rank 800 Flareon right now. I'm pretty excited. There's 2 things you gotta know. The hunting style and hunting arts. These 2 things are key to becoming a Monster Hunter master. So, you want to know more? Am I the best instructor in all the land? I'm gonna say no. Is that so? Well, for your own sake, I'll assume you were just answering my first question. Well, you can review the basics if you look at the notes, hit the start menu. But for the nitty-gritty details, we'll look no further than the handsome bloke in front of you. All right, take the time to learn from the master. I'm good right now. Thanks, though. See you later, bro. And let's get back to the chief here. Oh yeah, oh Hunter, I take it you have spoken with the chief researcher. He should be able to handle all of your paperwork. Nelson, I imagine that it will take some time before everything is squared away with the academy. Until then, perhaps you could help me with a few questions. You could consider it a bit of a warm-up before officially starting your work in the Academy, Hunter. Once you're ready, you can visit the what? Oh yeah, it's the counter to accept quests. The quest counter is run by that young woman over there. She can be rather focused, but she means well. Ooh, she looks Swedish as well. Speak with her if you need to find some quests or if you need some one-star ranks that I have requested. Should you need to review some of your basic hunter training, I recommend going over some of the training quests. The village also has facilities such as the armory and the market, which should prove useful in your preparations. Also, if you take the path down to the right, you'll find the Palico place. The felines of Berna made a home there, and several of them run a variety of unique and useful facilities. You'll also find the what? The Meowstress. She scouts pelicans to aid hunters like you. Speak with her to learn more. Finally, oh yeah, please take this small allowance, a pittance, but I pray it will help you on your journey, Hunter. Now then, the quest counter is awaiting. Good luck, Hunter. All right. I really hope that's not annoying anyone too much, but I kind of enjoy the Swedish accent a little bit. Now, what does this lady sound like? What do you sound like? Uh-uh. Hi, Hunter. Hunter person. Welcome to our little patch of heaven. So, you're here to become a Viporium hunter? Well, you come to the right place. Did you know that Berna means gateway to the Academy in Vivarian? Well, actually, that's a lie. Oh. I feel like she sounds exactly like him, but in a little bit of a higher pitch, so I'm sorry. Even with all the blue skies, amazing cheesy cuisine, and adorable mofas, Bernard's PR is kind of lacking. Bernard deserves to be positively buzzing with tourists. I just need to think of something that appeals to the masses. You see, I'm kind of like Bernard's ambassador. I've always gone to other villages and, oh gosh, look at me yapping on and on. It's just when I start talking about Bernard, I can't stop. Let me formally introduce myself. I am the residence, Burma gal. I run the quest counter here. I bet the chief sent you over here. I cannot believe I'm doing this voice so long. I'm so sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. And set you up with a quest, didn't he? Well, if you need a quest, I've got the hunting gathering, or you name it. Each quest is at a level because, hello, we don't want new hunters getting maimed out there. That's very true. So for now, you do one-star quests. It's not so bad, but that's not getting ripped up to shreds, right? Take a stab at some of these, and we'll go from there. Anyway, after you've accepted the quest, you can go over there, keep in mind, blah blah blah. Finally, if you need to practice hunting, you can take some training quests from here. Alright, cool stuff. Anyway, here's out of the quest lineup today that we have. Good. One-star quests. Let's click that. Find the ferns, medicinal moths, wipe out. So it looks like they are literally all gathering missions. So I'll tell you what we'll do. How about I do one gathering mission and then next episode we'll start it with whatever the first monster is. I really just don't want to go into this and y'all watch gathering missions the whole time. So we'll do one. We'll scout the area, give some commentary, and then from there. Oh well, how about we do this one? Slay 10 uh Macao, Maccao. I don't know. It's sort of a hunting mission, but it's not a big monster. It'll probably be the only one that I put on screen for y'all. But we do need to get kind of an idea of what's going on in this game. Oh, snot! I'm using the wrong weapons. Well, in this episode also, it looks like we will not be using the katana. We'll be using the sword and shield. But next episode, we are going to go into our katana, and we'll be fighting the first large monster at the beginning of that episode. Now let's take a look at this map. We can see this is quite an extensive area. And that is quite a monster. New herbivores, finally. Finally, guys. I'm tired of watching those like Anorith and the Slagoth in Monster Hunter 4. Look at this beautiful area. All right, let's walk up to this guy. Huge tail. Huge. Look at that, man. How would I like to be pounded by that? I really, really would not. Let's see if we can get a better view. A freaking long neck dinosaur. Now, this looks like the base herbivore in this game. He's huge. Let's just stand next to him. That's ridiculous, guys. But I already know with aerial style, we can press B right next to him, and we'll jump up on him and be able to attack. So let's freaking do it. How do you like that? Look, knocked him down, but I promise he is so not dead. So we've got a whale on him a little bit. Get that shield bash in. You know what? How about another jump off him? There we go. And one more. Look at that. That is aerial for you. So we no longer have to jump off giant mountains and cliff sides to mount monsters, because with this fighting style, we can just grab them, jump up on them. Not only can you jump off of monsters, large monsters and stuff, you can jump off tiny monsters, off barrels, off even your own teammates if you're playing online. So that is a crazy, crazy thing. Aerial style is definitely the best. Also, let's look at this roll for a second. Our character doesn't just normal roll. He's like, oh, well, I could roll, but I could also do a front flip. So obviously, the choice would be front flip. So we've got a huge open area here. We see a volcano in the background, multiple volcanoes. So I don't know what kind of area we're in, uh, but I think we need to kill this monster. Let's take a little bit of a look at him. I believe he's the Mako thing that we need to kill, but we can't target him because he is just a small monster. So let's get that shield bash in. All right. Now, don't judge my sword skills. I don't use um, sword and shield. It's just not my forte. But we can jump off him, and we got an attack on one of them. That's shield bash, though. All right. Some of these guys have to be getting damaged. Let's be honest here. This is what happens when you use a weapon that you're not used to. Okay, and our roll is epic, but it kind of rolls a little bit, like, out of the way, I think. So this one's got to almost be dead. Killing 10 of these is going to be annoying. So he's super dead. Let's carve him really quick. I don't know if we'll carve all of them. Probably not. I feel like that's like off-screen stuff. But we can also see that we're kind of hitting the ground sometimes. So we've got like dirt that flies up. Huge amounts of blood coming off the enemy bodies, which is really cool. Definitely makes you feel like you're fighting them legit. There we go. So that's 3 down, and I believe that is the new enemy. Let's kind of take a look at his body. I can't tell a whole lot from it, to be honest, but it looks like it's got some type of scales on it. It's obviously like a raptor type thing, kind of like the Jaggy from the other games. But here's what we can assume. If there's a small version, there's a freaking big version, because that's what Monster Hunter is about. So we'll just take this guy out. We can see like a little tint here. Now I know beforehand there was a lot of speculation as to whether, you know, the tint was going to be like a useful thing, like something you were going to be able to enter into. If you watched any Monster Hunter news, you might have heard some stuff about that. But pretty sure it is just an aesthetic thing, kind of showing you that like people have tried to explore a little bit. It looks like we stunned this guy with our shield, so that is something that the sword and shield can do. Let's bounce off this guy if we can. Can I bounce off you, sir? No, I can just roll. Well, I feel cool doing that, but I kind of just want to bounce off you. But we'll just finish him off. Get that shield bash in on his head. Roll this side and attack him. But look at this area, guys. Look at this deep forest that we are seeing. We had, I mean, a little bit of areas like this in Monster Hunter 4, but you know, it wasn't the majority of it. There was just that primal forest. Now I'm fairly new to the Monster Hunter series. I started playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is when I kind of came in to the scene here. But apparently Generations is wait, let's take a look at this. So supply boxes. It looks like you actually get to collect supply boxes like rations and stuff like that maybe. Uh in the middle of your quest, which is kind of cool. And let's take this guy out. I want to see you go down. Whew, aiming that way is kind of hard. I feel like we'll do better if we have a bigger weapon that can have a bit more reach. Whew. Excuse me, little guy. Is this the same one or a different one? Oh, it's a different one. Finish you off. It looks like their fighting style is not anything crazy, honestly. They're just little raptor creatures. Nothing to be afraid of, and really nothing to have in a whole video, so I'm sorry if you're bored. But I love the way our armor is looking right now. It's freaking awesome. I'm glad we didn't just get stuck with like a really generic looking thing. I hated the starting armor in 3 Ultimate. I thought it looked so dumb. And then in 4 it looked you know, it was like it was all right. Woo. Sorry, I keep trying to bounce off of him, but it's hard on these little creatures. Woo. Yeah. All right, we got some cool looking hits in there. Well, I mean, let's jump off this just, you know, for funsies. Get a little bit more exploration into the game. We've got waterfalls, all kinds of stuff, man. Let's go down here into the crevasse. Yeah. I'm loving this. This environment seems very diverse. If I didn't finish my sentence earlier, I'm sorry. So Generations actually is supposed to have kind of like locations from all the Monster Hunter games kind of thrown into one, as though like it's a tribute to how far Monster Hunter has come. But it does include like new encounters and new enemies and stuff as well. Is this like the same thing we've been fighting? Yes, it is. Okay. I was making sure it wasn't different because I know the Jagi and Jagia, the Jaggi and Jagia are you know, they kind of like look the same but they're different and want to end up killing something that I really didn't need to. And that stun lasts a long time on these little creatures. Let's get an attack on him and finish this one off. So that's one. Whew. All right, Missy. Whoa! Oh, missed the attack. But it looks like you can do that if you get them at just the right distance. You can kind of roll towards them, and then roll off of them. And he just did a tail smack on us, which was pretty cool. We can see he's got a really heavy tail. A lot like the long necks we saw. They also had that almost club-like tail. All right. So another stun. And down he goes. So let's check our quest and see how many we've killed. 9 out of 10, so just one more. One more, and I hear one. Well, sir or madam? Whoa. See, it like launches me too far back, so I'm really going to have to work on getting that time right. And definitely change our weapon, because sword and shield is not my forte. But I'm loving it. I'm loving this game so far. The aerial, the jumping, the freaking flips when I roll. Look at that. Whoa.
Excuse me, sir. Let me be a ninja around you.
And another one pops up. Plus, you can see they really took their time to make all your slashes and all your attacks have that bright light that really just makes you think like there's power in that attack. Well, let's jump off this guy for funses. If we can, we'll just practice since we've completed the mission, and it'll end in 20 seconds. Whoa! There we go. Got that attack, knocked him down. Yeah. So stunned him right there. Let's see if we can just jump off him when we're standing still like that. I don't think so. So you really do have to kind of come into it and get it just right. There we go. Whew. That slash, knock him on the ground, and then finish him off. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful environment. Let's look up and just take a look at this. And there we go. Mission complete. And our hunter, Cannibal over here looking awesome. I'm loving it. Loving this game. Quest complete. Boom. They added so many little effects that go on. Like I said, with the sword slashes, with your weapon making contact with the dirt, when you land on the ground, there's that dirt splatter. There's just some really, really beautiful things going on in the game so far. And I love this. Look at this awesome loading screen. This destroys the loading screen from 4 Ultimate. Look at that. We've got a freaking Zeppelin going on, the mammoths in the background, or in the foreground. All right, let's talk to the chief once more. Ah, Hunter, you seem to be doing well in all of your quests. By the way, see, Meowstress has been looking for you. I'd give her a message myself, but I've forgotten the rhyme. You can find her in Cipalico Ranch at the end of the path at the village entrance. The Meowstress is a Vivarian who scouts palicos, felines that accompany hunters on hunts. She can tell you everything you need to know about palicos. Now, don't keep her waiting too long, Hunter. Well, I think we will go talk to her. Um, because there's not a whole. You know what? Actually, it's kind of been long enough. We got a little bit of preview in the next episode. Um, well, let's introduce her character. We're gonna introduce her character, and then in the next episode we will we'll just go straight into a monster hunt. But there, it looks like there's a little scene, and I didn't want to miss it and do it in between episodes, and y'all not get to see it. So, we see a little farm here, and a cute little cat or cute little girl. Cats over there. So Palico's a very, very big deal in this society. It looks like everybody's very accepting of them here. Here's a Palico, but I think it's the little girl we needed to talk to. So, ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Oh, little girl, here you are with she red above you. Oh, look at her, she's so cute. The Meowstress. I expected her to be like an older lady, but they went with the cute little girl, adorable. What's this? A new face? Oh, I could shout. Hello, I'm the Meowstress, the Palico Scout. Scouts like me search the land far and wide for just the right felines to put by your side. Um, the Palicos aid you in hunting and more. Their uses are many, functions galore. To start the recruitment, just select hire, and then choose the Palicos that you desire. Of course, you don't have to choose those that I found. Simply choose Scout a Palico and I'll search around. And after some time, say the length of a quest, I'll be back with a custom picked litter. Impressed? Wow. My voice doesn't want to do that. And once you've chosen your Palico horde, you can manage them at the Palico board. And as a sign of our friendship, as proof of our ties, let me find you your first and cute little guy. Bobtailed, striped, 2 spots or 3. Name it, I'll find it. Now what'll it be? She's like freaking Mother Goose over here, except she's a baby. If you still have a question, or even 15, just tap the help button on the touchscreen. That one wasn't so good. I hate when they mention the menus. It really I get really bothered when people are like, "Oh, if you need help, just go check the menu." And I'm like, "What do you mean menu? Like, break the immersion, man. What are you doing?" Just tell me what kind of felines you need, and I'll find the Palico friend just for you. All right. Well, I guess we'll do this. We'll look for something. Um, what is this? His type? What he looks like? I'm thinking the patched one. Honestly, he looks. No, not stripes. Albino. Let's go with. I'm liking that one. Yeah, let's search for this, bro. He looks pretty cute. Two-tone. Yeah, that's good. Right? Is that all we needed to do? Oh, it's asking me to use my touchscreen. Um, yeah, that's the one we want. Done. Two-tone, eyes. We can literally... she's gonna go find the exact cat we want? I think those eyes are adorable. Ears. Okay, so we literally get to make. That looks like a bunny, man. That's kind of freaky. I I think our first cat will look like this. He looks very like a very surprised little dude. Tails. Oh my gosh, bushy tails. They added bushy tails. This is beautiful. We'll go with this one for now. We're definitely gonna have like a raccoon one later. Name him like Zigzagoon or something like that. Pokemon. All right, that is the one we want. And our voice, it doesn't matter. Voice doesn't matter. Let's search, man. That is what I want. All right. Simple. Now don't move an inch. I'll be back soon. That's a cinch. Here we are. Matched right down to the furry ears. I'll hope you do your best with your friends. Oh, so we got him already. I think the rest of them are gonna take like the length of a quest to get, but here we go. Hinata the Palico. Uh, rename the Palico? Yeah, we'll rename him. Our last Palico was Bilbo. I don't think we're gonna go with Bilbo in this game. We're actually gonna go with how about Killjoy? Yeah, Killjoy. Killjoy is adorable. Is this name okay? Yes, it is, ma'am. Okay, once you're ready to hire more, you know what to come looking for. Have you heard of the of the what? Pioneers, dear? They're felines. Even monsters could fear. Feline takes up the prowler role. He's filled with the fire of a hunter's soul. Whenever you need a palico to spot for you. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I think that is enough. We just need to kind of wrap this up. This episode has gone on long enough, but we got our first palico. We met all kinds of stuff. We'll just, you know what? We'll just have some fun with this sheep. So we met this sheep. We we fought some little monsters. In the next episode, we're definitely gonna fight a big one. I'm excited. I want to record it right this very second and get this out to you as soon as possible. So let's make it happen, guys. If you like this, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know how much you hate all my stupid voices. But it's not going to stop because that's what I do, guys. And I'm just going to keep playing this game for you and for myself, and it's going to be beautiful. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you know a little bit, kind of some secrets, some things that'll help me get started in the game. Leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear it. Also, let me know how you are liking Monster Hunter Generations. And don't forget, we do have our Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Let's Play going on the same channel. You should also check that out. Thank you guys so much for your time. Eat your heart out, YouTube. I'll be back next time.